What's up, everybody? Dan from Story of the Year here. You're watching Getson TV. Well, we just put out a brand new record called Wolves. So our last record was 2010. The record was called The Constant. At that point, we had been on tour for like 7 or 8 years straight. Way too much, you know, like 300 shows a year, taking like a couple weeks off here and there. That was our 4th record, so we were like, okay, we need to like just take a break. We didn't plan on taking a 7-year break, but it was like, let's just go home and like not tour for a few months and just kind of regroup and then start writing. We had the 10-year anniversary of Page Avenue, so we did that tour in 2013, and then we planned on writing and putting a record out, but it took a few extra years. Life got in the way, and we all had families and kids, and it finally felt right 7 years later to start really focusing on making a new record, and the timing was right finally. So that is Wolves. It took a while. Me and Ryan basically sent demos back and forth for like a couple years, and we had like 30 different songs ready, and we got a hold of one of our favorite producers, a guy named Aaron Sprinkle. We called him one day and had a good conversation, and it just kind of clicked, and he had the same mindset as us. He's in Nashville. He drove up, we all got together at my house in the studio, and he helped us pick out like what he thought was the best. He narrowed it down. He's like, this is what I would do. He's really great with the ear, and then he had a big hand in all the production and stuff on the new record and made it sound like a whole different thing than it would have been without him. So we did drums in Nashville at a studio that he knew, and then we did everything else in St. Louis, like at our houses. Either the vocals we did in my home studio, Ryan did most of the guitars at his house. Different process for us, but it was cool. This was the first time I've written music since having kids. It was a whole new, awesome, artistic thing that I never really had before. A lot of it's just more metaphorical stuff, just about life and how you react to things because of your different mindset, and it made writing the record way more fun, way easier, and just more meaningful in a way. It had a lot more going in my brain, you know, and it was a lot easier to just find some kind of emotional place to be like, this is what I want to write about. Well, we definitely put a lot of energy into our shows. For anybody who's seen us, they know that. But we feed off of the crowd for sure. Like, you know, there's that instant, like even if you're not in the mood to go out on stage, be like, oh, the show's gonna be all right, whatever. The second you run on stage, just the rush of that crowd, you know, instantly your mind goes to a different place. It's an amazing feeling. I mean, there's nothing else like it. You know, after not being on tour for years, and it's like you miss it and you're addicted to that shit. And you can't really put it into words. It's amazing, so. We got a bunch of little shows coming up. We're trying to get everywhere, basically, and slowly we will, and we're going to keep playing as many shows as we can. We're not going to wait 7 more years to do another record. That is, well, that's the plan. Now that we got this new system of like we can write and kind of record at home, we can make records a lot more efficiently now, so I think we will be a lot more creative with our output, and a lot more stuff will happen now than it has in the last 7 years. So keep listening, and we'll keep putting it out.